どうもアルウェイズです。シベリア続きやっていきます。これは王道、三人称謎解きアドベンチャー、まあ怖くないバイオハザード的なゲームです。
Kate, it's me again.
Dan, I was gonna call you.
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
I've just called.
Oh, yeah.
So when are you coming home?
I
この
don't
辺
know.
は前回見たんで、
Yeah, whenever.
Dan,
Wow.
please.
I suppose it's neither here nor anywhere to you that the Goldberg.
It is. I mean,
まあ
A train?
とりあえ
to tell you
ず
the truth.
飛ばしちゃいますね。多分もうあれですね、出かける前ですね。じゃあムービーからかな。っていうことは許可証をまず渡します。あれ
Here. This is your.
まあムービーだけは見ますかね。楽しいから。
Thank you, Kate Walker. That is perfect.
でキープ。これで連れ去られるわけですね。
Right. Everything is in order then. The train is finally ready to leave.
これなんか
I am most terribly embarrassed. Such ignorance on my part is inadmissible.
Finally.
なんかテリー伊藤さんみたいな感じのからくり人形になんか機関車を運転してもらって出かけます。すごいですね。プライベートトレインですよ。
Where are we, Oscar?
At the halls of residence of Barockstadt University.
And do we really have to stop here?
The situation is incompatible with the pursuit of our journey.
What are you waiting for then? Wind them up. Find a way. There must be some sort of train winding thing just laying around in this weirdo station.
I have seen nothing that fits that description, Kate Walker.
I guess we'd better find out then.
I do not like this station. The atmospheric humidity is detrimental to my sophisticated wheel workings. I will wait for you inside the train.
Wimp. And to think that when I first became a lawyer, I was worried I'd get stuck behind a desk.
Is something wrong, Kate Walker? Is the restaurant car service not to your liking? Would you like another pillow?
Don't worry, Oscar. Everything's just hunky-dory. And you are just hunky-dory, too. Oscar, we have a serious problem. How can we carry on our journey if this train doesn't want to budge? What are our options?
Every clock has its key, Kate Walker. Keep looking.
Well, I hope you're right. I'm gonna go see what I can find.
素直だな。
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find a way to wind the train back up again?
Rust awaits my every movement if I leave this train, Kate Walker. And what would you do with a rusty engine driver?
機関車は錆びないんかな。
Not a lot, I suppose. This train might be a wonder of technology, but the engine's limited autonomy is a liability.
ゼンマイで
You
そ
gotta
んな長
admit
距離
that.
動けるんだっ
I
た
am
ら素
afraid
晴
I
らしいと思う
refuse
け
to
どな。
entertain this consideration, Kate
クリーンだ
Walker.
し。
Oscar, see you later, alligator.
In a while,
巻
Kate
くのが大変
Walker.
そうだけどな。じ じゃあ外に出ますかね、とりあえず。なんか声が聞こえる。鳥の声か。いやーすごいな、こんな
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valadilen station. I've got to find a way of getting it.
はい。これ背景が一枚絵なんでね、こうどこが歩けるのかっていうのがいまいち分かりづらいんですよね。なんかすげえごついとこなんだけど、あれまた分かりづらい。こっちは進めないみたいですね。向こうも見てないってことはこっちか。あ結構このなんか操作性というか、この行ける場所がよくわからないっていうのに若干こう手間取ったりしますね。まあ2002年のゲームですからね。18年前。あれちょっと戻れない。さて、とりあえずなんか行けそうなところがないぞと。明らかにあそこに入るべきとこだと思うんですけどね。こっちの階段も、移動はできないですね。もう一箇所行けるかなと思うところが。
Kate Walker!
Oh?
Kate Walker! Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
声の高いテリー伊藤さん。なんか間違えました。なんか違うとこ行ってんな。この人違う人だよね。
Hello.
You ride by train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valadilen.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today?
Huh.
Have you been the station master of Barokstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I don't know too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick by the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
この人は人間なのか？
I feel like I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Hey, anything I can do, miss, you just let me know.
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
外であんまり有名
I'm
じゃないん
sorry
だ
to
な。
junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Baruchstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This little world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony. And one day some explorer introduced a couple of cuckoos from the Amazon. Whoa,
Wasn't a good idea?
a nightmare. You know, cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other species, right? Now, what's more, they also push the host's eggs out of the nest so that they receive all the mother's attention, right? Accursed cuckoos. Nightmare.
I see what you mean. That's one tricky bird. And there was nothing you could do to stop it?
The faculty declared the bird a protected species. If it wasn't for our mechanical eagle, we were sitting on a major ornithological catastrophe.
You have an automaton here?
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted
レールを使い揃うと。
in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite eggs. But heck, the dang eagle's been out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine. Not to mention the vertigo I've been getting. I only have to look up in the air.
天井の渡り板を渡れと。
You poor soul. That must be very hard.
Worst thing is, cuckoo eggs piling up in the nests. Soon the rectors are gonna notice. There's trouble in store. Big trouble. I'm worried. Yep, worried.
I won't disturb you any longer, Mr. Station Master.
Welcome to Baruchstadt, miss.
まあなんか、誰だっけ？アーサーだっけ？名前忘れちゃった。じゃあ反対側向いてるんだ。ちょっと待って。先に話聞こう。他のいるのかな？
Yes, Oscar. What is it?
オスカー。
A message has arrived for you.
A message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now. Sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
Everything okay,
Yes, Kate Walker.
Oscar?
In a while, Kate...
まあ、大学へ行けど。また違う景色だな。降りる方向によって全然変わるな。こっからめっちゃ揃ってるし。今はとりあえず行けないってやつか。よくドラクエとかで道を馬が塞いでるやつ。これはなんかさっき通った側っぽいな。逆側っぽいな。うん、そうだね。ぐるっと回れる。大学は多分外じゃないかな。うん、開いてないでしょ。
Door's locked.
うん。 僕は多分外だからこっちでもないんだよな多分。あ、こっちだった。あ、出れない。あ、なんか拾ったぞ。フック。フック。
I'm sorry.
What can I do for you?
I feel like I've lost.
Hey! Miss, forgive me, I got it.
I won't disturb you.
Welcome to Bar...
フック。あ、外出れそう。なんかありますね。
I need a key.
キーか。お金じゃないんだ。なんか文字が書いてあるけどな。
That looks broken.
27666742 27666742。あ、ここじゃ電話できる。外出れたな。こっち側は道はないのか。これなんか隅々見たいんだけど移動が遅いな。まあこっち側に道がある。おお、人がいるぞ。
Hey there, on the boat.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband said, "Hello, young lady. You want to talk to us?"
通訳。
My name is Kate Walker, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of this train. This situation is really very new to me. Lawyer, good job. Earn lot of money. A lot? A lot? No, I wouldn't go that far. But I can't really complain, I guess. There's worse. Lawyer always ask a lot of money. Can we change the subject, please? I really don't want to go down this road. Are you from Bergstadt? Yes. So you're like me. Birds just passing through. I'm stuck here because of my train.
Deine reisen mit uns, no?
What did he say? Train kaput. No luck for you. Have you gone down to take a look around the station yet? It's amazing. You know, it's full of exotic birds.
Nee, tu moigir? Ja. Ja, mit pleasure. We no leave boat. Husband is land sick.
Is it the locks that are stopping you from carrying on your journey?
Da, barge no pass. Lock closed.
Have you tried, like, just opening them?
Nee, not possible. Have tried. Now system kaput.
Oh, dear. I am sorry about that. Looks like we're all being held prisoners in Bergstadt then, in a way. Funny that, isn't it? I'll leave you to it.
Das wieder.
うん。なんかどんどん鳥たちの注意をそらす。うん。あれ景色が 近寄ったからかな。こっちに行きたい。お、これは大学ですね。なんか仕掛けがありそうな。おや、
This thing's jammed.
何か引っかかって動かないわ。卵。
If that's going to work.
うん。まあ卵だろうね。なるほど。多分上に登ってカラスだっけ、カッコウか。カッコウの卵を取らないといけないんだ。
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
う
I
ぜ。
don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me. Hello.
Hey, baby.
あ、もう
Just who do you...
おねやばいやばいやばいやばい。
Hey,
Listen, kid. Hello.
hey,
あー、しまっ
Just
た。
who do you...
ちょっと。
hey. Hey, don't play.
Listen, kid.
OK。大学っていうか博物館っぽいな。あ、でもなんて書いてある？バロック読めない。ゲスターユニバーシティか。なんか作りがすげえ古い感じのあれですね。おお、ライブラリー？あ、広いな。急に広くなったな。ここになんかちっちゃい紙が1個落ちてても全然気づかないと思うんだけど。大丈夫かな。おお、しかもめっちゃいけるしさ、多分このはしごも登れるんだよね。なんかある。キノコ図鑑。ヤンガラコーラキノコ。ヤンガラコーラキノコ。ヤンガラコーラ。読むと大変なんでね。食われないと。視力を驚くほどに強化する。ほう。あれ、ページ数少ない。キノコの知識が本物かど、いや本当にあるのかどうかは知らんけど、手前にいけるね。
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No,
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
怒られた。他はもう相手すら、あ、なんか落ちてる。アマゾン探検機。お、これさっきいたね。アマゾン赤カッコ。あれがカッコか。ソービニオンブドウ。おう。ずいぶんあれやな。贅沢なもん食ってんな。ぶどうに夢中になりすぎるっていうか。午前中に産卵する。 おお、まだある。繁殖力が衰えることはあまりない。人工的な環境生態系を縮すためにこの鳥の繁殖管理を実施することにした。ブドウ。反対側に出ただけか。ブドウに詳しくなった。ブドウと格好に詳しくなった。ということはこっちも行けるよね。うわー遠い。結構広いな。もうここから上行けちゃうもんね。あ、おう、ムービーじゃなかった。講義室かな。なんかいちいち作りがかっこいいよな。あ、動けないし。これだけ？うん、戻るしかできないね。
That door is locked.
鍵がかかっている。今の一瞬のカットいるかな。教授っぽいな。
Excuse me. Sir, please, just a moment.
Yes, what is it? I'm not deaf, you know.
I am sorry to disturb you in your work, sir,
なん
but...
か
This young mammothus primigenius is barely 40,000 years old. Fantastic, wouldn't you say, miss?
Yes. Probably.
What do you mean, probably?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, you don't know, I see. What can I do for you, my dear child?
To tell you the truth, I don't know very much about mammoths, and I'm not here as a student. In fact, I'm a lawyer.
It's all right. Nobody's perfect. All the same, the study of the Pleistocene period is fascinating.
I'm sure it is, but I'm sorry to say my current mission is totally monopolizing my time. Another time, maybe.
Ah, that's what they all say. But anyway, let me present myself. I'm Cornelius Ponce, Emeritus Professor and Lecturer at the University of Barrockstadt. I'm proud to say that I'm head of the Department of Paleozoology at our university.
Kate Walker. Pleased to meet you. It wasn't really my intention to stop off here, but I'll confess, this university is really
め
very
ちゃくちゃ
impressive.
天井高いよね。
Ah, indeed. There's such a tradition of learning here. And so much knowledge, a real depth of culture, intelligence, and gray matter. I myself did my studies here and never left.
Actually, I'm here because I've been summoned by the rectors of the university.
Oh, I see. You must have made a mistake on your enrollment form.
Oh, no. I haven't come here to study. I have an important matter of inheritance to attend to. I have to find the heir.
And you hope you will find him here?
I'm not altogether sure. But you see, my train broke down coming into Barrackstadt Station.
In that case, my dear, you must come to one of my lectures. Here's a question for you. Do you know what the Proboscidean order is?
The Probo-Whatian?
Ah, you see. There are gaps in your knowledge that need refreshing.
I feel I've lost my way a little here. I could really do with your help.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your moment. I absolutely must finish off my lecture for this
マンモス
afternoon.
眺めてたやん
It's。a lecture about mammoths?
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their migration. Do excuse me, I need to concentrate.
To tell you the truth, I'm looking for Mr. Hans Vorarlberg. He's the sole heir of a very unusual factory. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory. At last word, he was living in Siberia. So, as soon as my train is ready, I'll be continuing my journey eastwards.
サイベリアっていうね。
Siberia. Ah, Siberia. But what was it you said again?
Said what?
You mentioned a name. The person you are looking for.
Vorarlberg. Hans Vorarlberg. Do you know him?
Hans Vorarlberg. How could I forget him? Such an extraordinary fellow. So inventive. We shared a passion for mammoths, you know.
なるほどね。
We bonded over this passion. Without it, I confess, I would have had little to do with an odd, ageless retard like Hans. At the time, we were both students. Well, sort of. Put it this way. Hans had special permission to attend
それで学
paleontology
校の
lectures.
からくりか。
See, he didn't really have the necessary qualifications. In exchange, Hans did a few odd jobs around the university.
Your Hans Vorarlberg sounds uncannily like the one I'm looking for.
I'm not sure, my dear. Hans was above all questions of money and business. Just to imagine him running a factory, perish the thought.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always a mystery to me.
よく喋る
Never
の。
said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you said to him. He expressed himself instead through his incredible mechanical contraptions. His inventions, I admit, have been much appreciated by the university.
ある人形につい
A
て
few
話してみま
times
した
we
ね。
really did talk. It was about his strange interest for mammoths and a doll. Some sort of
こ
doll
の人
that
に見せたら
obsessed
なんか
A
なんか
doll, you say?
Yes, he kept
ありそうな気が
talking
する。
about it. One day he described it to me. A sort of children's toy. A miniature mammoth mounted by a mount. It appears he found it in a cave not far from his home. The event all sounds very dramatic. His account was slightly confused, but it awoke a great interest in me.
What do you mean?
To my knowledge, there was only one tribe who made figurines featuring a mount, and that tribe is the Yukols. They live in the farthest reaches of Siberia, and for them, the dolls constituted a sacred object, illustrating one of their central legends. How such a doll made the journey from the frozen Siberian north to a cave in the French Alps is a mystery to me. Even today, it is beyond my comprehension.
Have you considered that Hans Vorarlberg was maybe making it up? You said yourself he didn't seem to have all his mental facilities intact.
No, that's impossible. Hans couldn't invent a story like that. The doll is a sacred part of the Siberia legend. He described it to me in exact detail. Siberia itself is a chimera that paleontologists of the world are very fond of pursuing.
創作なのか本当にその伝説があるのかよくわからんな。ミッションはいいのか。ハンスこの辺聞いたっけ？
Please do excuse my persistence, Professor, but did Hans Vorarlberg ever talk about his childhood? About Valadilene and his sister, Anna?
No, not.
Pity.
When I think of Hans, I'm always reminded of a mysterious mammoth doll he would talk about so often. A small effigy of a mammoth made of hide and mounted with its own miniature
持ってき
mouth.
たろうかな。
I feel I've lost my way a little here.
Oh, my dear child, you've chosen your...
It's a lecture.
Oh, yes and no. More specifically, it is about their...
ハンス聞いた。
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing experience.
You came by train.
Yes, in a kind of clockwork train with a spring mechanism.
You mean you drive a train? Young ladies of today.
Oh, no, I'm not the engineer. The...
A clockwork train, driven by an automaton. I once knew a man long ago who could have invented such a train. It was he who designed the bandstand in the main square. To think that he was even capable of creating such a gadget.
Yes. I think I can believe that. At least I'm beginning to. My train stopped in a peculiar aviary. It's very odd. A lot of bird species seem to seek harbor there.
Ornithology is far from being my favorite subject, but I must concede that the station is the pride of the university. It was initially intended for teaching purposes, but then birds started arriving.
Are there? Can you give...
I have been told about a kind of bird with peculiar habits.
The Amazon?
I'm sorry, my dear, but one cannot learn everything in a life.
Thank you very much.
さっき見たね。ヤンガラキノコ。
I read in the library in a book on the
Yangara
Amazon
cola.
that there's a mushroom called the Yangala.
Yangalacola. Ah, but of course, a marvel.
Do you mind if I have a look around? I'll be careful.
Oh, no, not at all. I wish you luck in trying to find something in the midst of this scholar's jumble, but please, go ahead.
If I were to say Forest Sauvignon to you, what would you say?
Oh, let's see. Sauvignon. Sauvignon? I would say it's some kind of tropical shrub, don't you think?
We are talking about the same plant then. It is a very rare shrub with small, juicy fruits. I found a...
Amazon Sauvignon plants here? No? No, I don't think there are any. Highly implausible. But, you should ask the station master.
I'm under the impression that if I am to continue my journey, I'm going to have to open the locks on the canal.
You're probably right, my dear, so open the locks. Whether they are open or closed is...
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry? No, no.
こいつにマンモス見せたら、人形見せたら、なんかいいことありそう。
No point.
ちょっと待ってんだ。あれめっちゃ増えたな。
That door is locked.
ああ、やっぱダメなんだ。あれどこだ研究室って言ってたっけキノコの粉末を探せっていう。反対側のドアは特になくて、こっちか？ここも入れないのか。お？わかりづらいな。手前は戻る。図書館の入り口か。方法がよくわからんけど。
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have serious matters to attend to and our time is precious.
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
なんでだ
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, Miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, Miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
I haven't introduced myself.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker? Ethnology Masters, September 1953, if my memory serves me correctly.
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker and not a Miss. It was
pure incitement. It was scandalous. Sadly, we have seen worse since. Young people lack all respect of traditional
tradition.
You see, I didn't actually intend to...
No, not really.
You have arrived a little late in the term, Miss,
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its high...
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York. Or rather, Valladolid, more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old...
Not really.
A kerfuffle of...
We have an excellent law school. If...
Can you possibly...
Miss, your insistence...
If you don't mind, could you not
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg...
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time.
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and not many of them.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time...
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to...
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball...
Gentlemen.
うぜハンスまで聞いた。
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly...
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable.
A train should first stop, then...
なんでそんな
That
目の
idea of
敵
the
に
station aviary is really...
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly...
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought...
Do you remember Alexander Valenbois?
Absolutely. His...
A poison chalice, indeed. It must be said, the situation could have been much worse, however.
Oh, yes, it could have been.
鳥まで。
Can you tell me if I can find...
What on earth are you suggesting?
I am sorry.
Yongala Cola!
The lady said Yongala Koala.
No, she said Yong...
No, you have not...
No! Right Honorable Assistant Rec...
I would not dream of such an...
What?
Gentlemen, please.
We understood.
Perfectly.
And... Indeed. What a strange...
I haven't introduced my...
ちょっと待って。
Perfectly.
Pure in...
You wouldn't know if there is any forest Soviet...
Absolutely.
When he says absolute...
What we mean, of course, is that we are absolutely positive there is no Forest Sauvignon here.
Really? Are you sure? Because I read in a book...
Out of the... Don't forget the regulations, miss. Don't forget them.
The assistant rector means to say that our priority is for you to remove your train from our station. Your research will have to wait until...
Yes, that's right. Your train must...
If you can possibly get the...
What a surprising request.
Open the lock!
Our university isn't responsible for the function.
Here we are, busy
Already?
Thank you for...
And thank you.
なんなんだ。おお、しかも出れねえ。うん。こっちはいけない。こっちもいけない。こっちは戻ってくる方。これ図書館だよね。ですよね。図書館はもう見た。講義室がどっかに。講義室じゃねえや。研究室。はしごも登ってキノコの情報は手に入れ。あれまだなんか人がいる。
Shh! Don't...
I'm sorry.
Can't you see?
What are you looking for?
None of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I am trying to concentrate.
Professor Pond?
Would you mind working out?
Hello.
Shh!
I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What are you looking...
None of your...
Professor...
Would you mind...
さて、とりあえずここは一周してきました。うん。多分鳥はブドウで気をそらすんだよね。あれ？
Hello?
So, you got him there?
Ah, it's you, Mr...
I'll feel a whole lot better when this whole business is over.
I'm in Barracks.
Bollocks, what?
It's a magnificent university town.
So if he isn't there anymore,
I hear what you're saying, sir. But I have good reason to believe that...
what's your next...
I'm not...
Doesn't sound like you know too much.
I just need a bit of...
Yeah, well, time is what you ain't...
こいつは鬱陶しいからいいや。こっちには行けない。こっちに何かあるかというと何もない。はあ。まあなんかこんな円形でなんか細かいのが落ちても分からんけどな。とりあえずなんかこの駅の管理人さんに聞いてみろって言ってたよ
I'm
ね。
sorry to disturb...
What can I do for you?
キノコ。
Where might I find some...
No place around here, that's for sure. I don't know what...
You know, for someone who knows...
Oh, Amazon, Peru, Papua.
Wait, don't go! You know what? I don't think he was being totally straight with me.
まあ、後つけるよね。まあ、一瞬で見失うんですけど。広すぎる。広いなぁ。つうか、電話かけれるんか。ロックって誰？
Welcome to the East Block Control Center.
ああ、ロック制御センター。はいはい。
If you are using the Haltenberg lock, press 1. If you are using the Morloff lock, press 2. If you are using the Koningpass lock, press 3. If you are using the Barakstadt lock, press 4. To return to the last command, press the number sign. If you want to raise the water level, press 1. If you want to lower the water level, press 2. To return to the last command, press the number sign. To confirm your choice, press star. To return to the previous command, press the number sign. Your request has been logged. Unfortunately, our regional technician is currently on holiday, and no replacement is available. We will reply to your request within 48 hours. In case of an emergency, please operate the lock system manually. We apologize for delays to our service.
ああ、これで解除できるんか。うん。え？ああ、うん。だよね。これは関係ないよね。まだ入れないんだもんね。壁を越えないと。船はどこなの？あとマンモス持ってっか。あと
If that's going to work.
これはいいのか。まあいいや。待ってよ。一応持っていく？デリートさん。
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate.
You don't know where I might find any...
No, Kate.
If I say...
Nothing springs to mind.
You should take a look around the station, Oscar. It's a...
I am obliged to avoid exposing...
Of course. This train might be a wonder...
I am afraid...
Oscar, I think that Hans Vorarlberg...
Nothing...
You agree?
We have no...
I was...
No?
Oscar?
In a while.
The door's locked.
なんかあの奥にありそうだよね。うん。 で多分駅員に聞かないと開け方がわからないと。じゃあまずロックからかな。船はどこにあったんだ。なんか言ったよ。
Excuse me, station master?
Can't you see I am very, very busy?
No.
Well, I am. Very...
I don't think you...
Now, wait a second. I never really intended you. You have to believe me.
Or...
I'll never do...
I've just been to see the rectors, and they told me to get the train...
I thought they'd say that. Rules are rules, ain't it?
Absolutely.
Well, I suggested.
But it's like I say.
The locomotive's engine might not work, it's true, but maybe there's some other way.
It's a possibility, I suppose.
Nothing. It's just an idea. Anyway,
I feel like I've...
Hey, anything I can do?
The name Hanson.
Oh, do you really think I'd remember?
これは聞いたな。あ、ちょっと待って。
Or...
I'll...
I'm looking for a kind...
Look, lady, the station...
Funny you should mention it. That...
Sauvignon...
But you see, I have just read a very...
Well, if it's in a book...
I don't know why, but...
What do you mean? I don't know. How should I know where to find your stupid grade? Go ask your professor, what's-his-name, Pond.
But you're the master of this station.
Nobody tells me anything. I don't know. Go see the old guy with...
There isn't any...
Yup.
Young Gala Co...
Young Gala Cola. Young Gala...
And?
Well, I personally don't touch the stuff myself.
He didn't tell you what...
That's just what he wanted to know as well. I saw him snooping around the station for several hours. Afterwards, I don't know. But...
Thanks anyway. Can you explain...
A lock, right. Is this...
I'm sorry. I must have expressed myself bad.
I'm not sure of a precise maneuver. Train.
I won't disturb...
Welcome to...
さて、船がどこだ？あった。あったけ
Hey there! My hot... I'll leave you...
だけど、確かどっかになんか機械っぽいのがあったんだよね。どこにあったかわかんねえ。右が大学だよね。奥には行けないんだっけ？行けないのか。あ、これか。これだ。あ、でも鍵がいるんか。
That looks broken.
鍵はどっちみち、フック？
I need a key.
ダメか。
That looks broke.
こ アーモスの人形を教授に渡すぐらいしかピンとこねえな。とりあえず人形渡してみるか。大学はこちゃむし。12時ですね。あと1時間ぐらいやりますかね。これ、教授は講義室？違う。か。
Do excuse me, Professor. Professor, I have brought you something.
What have you got there, then?
Let's
see. An effigy of a mammoth. But this is Hans' doll, is it not?
You see, your Hans and my Vorarlberg heir are...
This is incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear?
Well...
Don't worry, miss. I will take the greatest care of it. But I need to study it. You see, it has such importance to me that this very...
Do you think so?
Obviously. Give me your telephone number and I will call you the moment my lecture begins.
In that case...
Oh, これは研究室か。お、ボイスシリンダー。おう。これだけ。そう、なんかキノコの薬が欲しい。キノコキノコキノコキノコキノコキノコキノコ。
What is it you want to know?
I would have loved to...
No age is too...
Maybe.
You prefer...
I have more important things to deal with.
Everyone has their own...
You told me earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian tribe called the...
The Yukols, my dear.
Do excuse me.
Your eagerness to learn delights me, my dear. But I haven't finished studying this...
What would you say about seeing Hans Vorarlberg?
Young lady, you are very...
Your Hans... Can you tell me a little bit...
He was always a mystery to me. He never said very much, never quite seemed to grasp what you...
Arriving in Barrackstadt...
you came...
Yes.
You mean you drive a train?
Oh, no.
A clockwork?
Yeah. My train stopped in a peculiar age...
Ornithology is...
Are there? The Amers...
I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. I read in the library in a book on the...
Yangalakola. Ah!
Do you mind if I...
Oh, no.
You wouldn't...
What?
I read about...
Try going to...
It's actually...
Yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have...
All right. I'm under the impression that if I'm...
You're probably right, my dear.
I'll leave you in peace.
Sorry? No!
さて。お、キノコ試験管バサミ。ヤンガラコーナーの粉末。
What is it you want to know?
I'll leave you...
Sorry? No.
ボイスシリンダーは聞いてみたいな。多分結構動かされるな。うん。お前なんか知らない。
Hello.
Hey, babe.
Just who do you...
あ、お前話しかけるんじゃなかった。
I don't...
Hey, don't play.
Listen, kid.
さてさてさてさて列車に戻って
I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard. And this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
並べますか。フック、試験管バサミ。これで何をしろと。あれ。
These shelves look as if... These shelves...
ちなみにヤンガラコーラの原住民がめっちゃ視力が良くなるって話か。上には登れない。視力。鍵も欲しいんだよな。
Hey there. My name is Kate.
違う違う違う。
A lot. Lawyer. Can we change Is it the... Da. Have you... No. Oh, dear. I'll leave you to... Excuse me.
Can't you see I am very...
No.
Well, I am.
I want to know where the...
But
I just talked to Professor Pons on the subject.
the professor told you to come and see me about Sauvignon barrels. But you can't do that. I mean, I don't know...
As you wish, but I really do have the impression you're... All these birds and...
This is no...
I can well...
And you know what's...
It wasn't a...
No,
I see what...
the faculty declared...
You haven't...
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's...
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway.
You poor...
The worst thing is, cuckoo eggs.
The name Hans...
Oh,
違うな。
I don't think...
もう一回。
now, wait a second.
Or...
Oh,
I won't disturb you any longer.
welcome to Barrack.
もう一回あれか、学長たちに聞いてみるか。あれここじゃねえや。こっちか。
Gentlemen,
A little problem.
They are kept to oneself.
Nor trains from...
you see, I didn't...
No, you have arrived at
But
a caf...
we haven't...
That idea of the station...
It's the...
It
これも
contains...
違うか。
Do you
Abs...
a poison...
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barogstadt?
We are quite definite on this point.
You see, miss, the Amazon forest...
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to...
Difficult, but not impossible. Fortunately, our garden has
まあ
proved
シロの
very...
畑。
Your garden? So,
Oh, the garden. Well, if there was one, it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to come...
And we would be proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
what's the paleontologist?
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you...
And it would be good wine...
Oh, yes, a delightful balm to soothe...
We would wait impatiently every year for...
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barogstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine.
Miss, you do go jumping...
We never said...
We...
So, what...
you would have...
Yes, if you would be so kind as to keep...
That's right, nothing so grandiose as a business. Otherwise, we...
Don't worry, I have no intention at all of getting messed up in anything.
バーサス弁護士。
If I were to need Sauvignon grape...
If Sauvignon were to be found here, it would doubtless...
Yes, if that...
But the station master would have to let...
なるほど。鍵は彼が持っておる。
That idea of this...
It's the...
ああ、ごめん。
It contains...
Do you...
Absolutely...
a poison...
Oh,
here we are, busy chatting.
Already?
Thank you.
And thank...
たらい回し感がすげえ。まあでも進んではいるかな。これ出口だっけ？違うな。あれ？出口だっけ？違う。違う。出口はこっちだ。あれ？手前か。講義ってなんか聞けみたいな話しなかったっけ？ここに入ると始まると。あ、違うわ。終わったら終わったら連絡するって言ったか。じゃあとりあえずは駅員。あいつ酔っ払ってたんじゃないか。こっちに駅員がいます。
Excuse me.
Can't you see I am...
You have been playing with me, haven't you?
Not at all. I've never seen you.
You don't have to lie to me. I know all about it. You and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professors...
Smuggling racket. Hey, lady, you're going a bit far.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you?
But we haven't done anything wrong.
Can you open the gate to the garden, please?
Sure. No.
結局歩いていくパターンか。こっちですね。
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing.
I understand.
Oh, thank you, miss.
はい。ほう、これで
I don't need to do that again.
多分鳥がどかせられる。他に行けるとこはないのか。もう一個ロックの鍵、ロックを開けるための鍵が欲しい。
Yeah, miss, please.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding.
ワインボトル。
I'm very touched.
Good luck on your journey.
Thank you. I'm afraid it's me.
Hey,
Look, don't worry.
that's nice.
I won't dis...
Welcome to...
これで、あ、こっち出口か。これロックの鍵どうすんだ。まあいいや。向こう側？違うよね。こっちだよね。 違ったな。こっちじゃねえんか。わかりづらい。こう来て、こっちかな。駅員がいる方だっけ。あれここでもね、向こう側向こうの奥、こっちの奥か。ああ、ここだ。で、ぶどう。ほい。ぶどうだけじゃダメ？ワイン？どうしよっかな。僕もよくわからんしな。ぶどうでなんとかなると思ったんだけどな。あ、できた。ほい。ウェイ。
Impossible to...
少しなのに手が届かないが、ここで試験管バサミ？ほう、順調。この鳥も直したいけどな。まあいいか。で、卵を置く場所はあそこだから、鳥がすごいおとなしくなったな。大学の噴水。噴水？違う、なんか、よくわからんもの。こっち側に置くとこがあって、こうですね。
This thing's jammed.
あ？フック？あ、入れた。開いたのね。おっと、来たか。以下略。 俺が鳴ったからといって何かがまあ電話かかってくるんだろうな多分。
Hello. Hey, baby, you part?
Just who
こ
do
れ
you
と変わ
think?
んねえな。
Hey, Spunky. Hey, don't play.
Listen, kid.
ああ動かしたけど何もなかったな。あれあでは無理。違うのか博士か。んまあいいやこいつ
The
何言ってる
gentleman.
A little problem.
They are kept to one.
Nor trick.
That idea of this.
It's the pro.
違う
It contains absolute
A poison.
Oh,
ロックって聞いたっけ。
If you can possibly get the.
what a surprise.
open the lock.
Our university isn't responsible.
管轄外でーって言われるだけか。
Can you possibly.
Miss, you're in
If you don't,
ダ
We
メか。
cannot. Here we are.
already?
thank you for.
And thank.
ワインボトルどこで使うんだ。まあ今日中に使うかな。あと薬な。
What is it you want to know?
My train stopped in a peculiar aviary.
Ornithology is far.
Are there? The Amazon.
I'm
違う
sorry.
な。
Thank you very. I'm under the impression that if.
You're probably right, my dear. So open the.
I'll leave you.
違うな。じゃあゼンマイを回す動かす方法。水門を開ける。
Excuse me. Can I disturb?
No.
You could be a little.
Keep.
まだいいのこいつ。
Hello.
Shh.
I'm sorry.
Can't you?
What are you,
None of you.
Professor Palm?
Would you mind?
Hello.
Shh.
あう
I'm
やって
sorry.
もった。
Can't you?
What are you looking?
None of your business.
Professor Palm.
Would you mind wait?
目が良くなるのはどこで使うんだ。電話かかってきてもおかしくないと思うけどな。使ってないのまだフック持ってるしな。フックね 本当に鳴らしただけ？
I'm afraid it's me.
Hey.
Oh, don't.
That's right.
I won't disturb.
Welcome to Barrow.
終わったな。うん。ここはもうこれしかないのか。ちゅうことは、花咲でも大していねえしな。水門か。じゃなかった。こっちか。違う。なんか、いい。何をすればいいんだ？お、あれ、音楽なってたっけ？ いやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや。あとは、でっかいとこうん。ワインほどしておくところではないな。行くか。金もな。こっちじゃない。あれこっちか。やばいな。またわかんねえな。他に行けるところがあったとして気づかねえんだよな。あと15分何か進展するだろうか。 書室。学長ども。ダメか。見落とし。ダメか。 んだ。もう物悲しい曲がかかってるけど、あと4分で何か見つかるかって言うと多分見つかんねえな。まあ、カットするのはいいとして。いやー、次どうしよう。攻略サイト見たくないしな。あ、なんか話が動いた。こういうこと？違うな。違う。まあなんか、お金っていう選択肢が出たから、多分話がちょっと変わってきてるんだろうな。お金一丁金持ってそうなのは、一丁ぐらい。さすがにな。あ、お金の選択肢が増えてんな。金貸してくれっていう人を探すんですよ。なんか、あいつか。 学長。おやあれ話が前後したな。うん。よし。歯車出ましたね。じゃあ、とりあえず話がようやく進みそうです。ここまでにします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。